Hey everybody, I'm Hugh Brownstone for Three Blind Men and an Elephant. And the reason why I'm taking off my glasses is, well, one, I'm running out of ceiling height. I can't put the lights up high enough and angle them down appropriately so that I can avoid the reflection in the glasses. Two, I'm too lazy to go and get a polarizer from another part of the house. And three, the fact is, I don't need them. I know that the camera is in that general direction, and I'm not so nearsighted that I can't basically see it. But there are times when I do use a teleprompter, not for this kind of thing, but when I'm doing commercial shoots and I have non-professional on-screen talent, like someone being interviewed or someone talking to his or her intended audience, who would benefit from it. Now, let's talk about these two guys. On my left, this is a basic teleprompter that gets very good reviews on Amazon, and I guess the reason why is because at the end of the day, it works. It works because a teleprompter is basically a pellicle mirror. Whether it's $139 or $1,399 or whatever it is, it's basically a pellicle mirror. And when I say pellicle mirror, for those of you who don't know what that is, that means it's reflective on one side, less reflective on the other, kind of like a one-way mirror. And your prompting device reflects up into the reflective side and out to the on-screen talent. Behind that is essentially, as I said, a see-through mirror, and that's where the camera sits and records. It's the same whether it's in here, or anyplace else. The differences come in the physical execution. So in this case, clearly you need something to prevent ambient light from putting reflections into this side and messing up the camera completely. And you also need something to drape over the sides to prevent ambient light from preventing the on-screen talent from reading it. So, old school, a cloth. In this case, there's Velcro on each side and it attaches like so. And hey, it works. It does. However, a couple of things. One, you have to make sure that it's pulled taut enough so that it doesn't drape down in front of the lens. The second thing is, oh hey, it's covering the camera itself. Now that's not something that's insurmountable. You can roll it up and have whatever tool you want, or hey, hair bands, scrunchies, I don't know, gaffing tape, but you can get it to work, and then you have access to the camera controls. I'm actually more concerned about other things, and the other things are really all down to the stability of this particular setup, and really its usability. So you've got an upper plate and a lower plate. The lower plate is what attaches to the pellicle mirror. The upper plate is where the camera sits, as you can see. But this is really difficult to tighten. More importantly, the screws, the bolts underneath, go down below the plate to the point that I can't use this directly on any quick plate on any tripod that I have. I had to put some kind of riser in. Now in this case, I used a Manfrotto quick release, and that's actually not bad. I can take the whole thing off. The problem is, I can't then do anything else with it. It's not designed to come apart. This is not a good travel prompter, and it's not very stable. It's just the nature of this particular beast. So it's an example of what you pay for is what you get, kind of. Again, it works. This I will tell you the name of. It's made by PromptBox. I think it's called a PromptBox, and it's very, very straightforward. Imagine a matte box which actually works as a teleprompter. This is very clever because it isolates what's happening in here from the camera. Now, the way that I make it even better is I took a donut from somewhere and put it there so it's absolutely light tight. It's easy. The riser that I'm using, because you need something to attach it, is the Sockler Ace base plate with a set of carbon fiber small rig 15mm rods. This is a very solid piece of kit by comparison. That makes a difference to me Maybe it doesn't to you. The other thing that this kit does is it folds down for portability. You take off 2 thumb screws from each side, and then you can remove the top, which contains the iPad, a piece of plexiglass, the mirror, which you can take out just like this. That's all. No big deal. And then it folds down and you're done. End of the day, this works beautifully. I love this. PromptBox. The flip side is it costs the same thing as this. $139 and change. Now, of course, you do have to pay for the base plate, which is almost $300. And when you add in the rods, it's a little bit over $300. But if you already have a rod system and a base plate that you like, these are comparably priced. The PromptBox beats it hand down. In fact, I think this beats things that are a lot more expensive. Where is the iPad mini? By the way, please don't tell me that you have a prompter for an iPhone or a smartphone. The screen is too small. It's just too small. Really, my experience is that an iPad mini, I use an iPad mini 3, is the perfect size. In this instance, the iPad is sitting on top. And the reason why they did it this way is so that you can attach it from the bottom. I really, really like this. This is really, really clever. Or conversely, you can flip it and then hang it over a traditional dedicated camcorder. So I really love this. About my only recommendation to the guys at PromptBox would be to have a second hole in here so that it can't wiggle side to side at all. And I would love it if I didn't have to unscrew these all the way. Other than that, I think it's tremendous value. It does the business, folds down to nothing, and 2 thumbs up. So, for 3 Blind Men and an Elephant, I'm Hugh Brownstone. If you enjoyed what you saw here today, hey, give a thumbs up, subscribe, support the channel by using the affiliate links. That helps me out. And that's it. See you next time.